Our next company is Bridge Therapeutics. Bridge Therapeutics is replacing opioids with a safe and strong pain relief alternative, separating relief from potential addiction. Please welcome President Tim Peara.
Hi, thanks very much. At Bridge, we are separating the treatment of pain from the risk of addiction. This should save thousands of lives and disrupt some really big markets where there's been very little innovation in the last 20 years. The Bridge is addressing some key problems of the opioid crisis. Number one is the need for safe pain relief. The majority of those 63,000 Americans who died last year from opioid overdose started by seeking pain relief. They were not trying to get high, but were let down by their meds. A second problem is that the current addiction therapies are flawed, which discourages compliance with treatment programs. So let's take a look at our solution. We're going to work with a drug called buprenorphine, or simply Bup. The great thing about it is that it's already been proven to be safe and effective in treating both pain and addiction. This greatly reduces the time, cost, and risk of FDA approval. But since the patents on Bup have expired, we need other ways, other means to erect barriers to entry and protect our products. We do this, number one, by using the Zydis delivery technology, which is heavily patented. We then can get periods of marketing exclusivity by doing novel trials for the FDA. Our later products are patented, and we then have a series of new and improved formulas to keep brand loyalty. Let's look at our products. In particular, our first drug is stronger than the strongest opioid, fentanyl, without the risk of addiction, overdose, or death. Our second pain reliever, Bucam, is even stronger because it treats two pathways of pain. It treats damaged nerves and inflammatory pain. Our addiction drug is easy to take. It dissolves in just seconds versus many minutes for competing formulas. So this should get rid of the mouth irritation, which is currently experienced by about a quarter of patients. The markets we're attacking are big, about $26 billion. In the pain market, we are going after the worst pain. It's called moderate to severe. It's currently used or treated with opioids. And the duration is long-term daily treatment. It's chronic pain. Together, these define a $20 billion, 50 million patient market. As to addiction, we are competing with other forms of buprenorphine. It's a $6 billion market, 6 million patients. Now, Bridge has made some great progress towards commercialization. We've secured our intellectual property, raised significant capital, $7.5 million. We are developing our first drug, so we expect to be in sales about a year from now with a liquidity event along the way. Looking at our management team, we have the skills necessary to execute this plan. I'm going to point out a couple highlights. Number one, our chief science officer and founder has done 170 trials for FDA approval, including such name brand drugs as Cialis and Viagra. I myself have been working with startups for 20 years and raised them over $200 million. Among our advisors, we have experience commercializing pharmaceuticals and medical devices. When we look at our financials, I'd point out that Bridge is looking to raise sell $50 million next year, going to $500 million in 2025. But that's a tiny fraction of the market. More realistically, we could be in the $4 to $14 billion range. We can do this because we have safer drugs. Bup is a Schedule 3 drug, opioids are Schedule 2. We can get government guidance, meaning getting the FDA, CDC, encouraging physicians to using our safe alternatives to opioids. That way, our drugs can become the standard of care in pain management and opioid addiction. We're currently raising $5 million to get FDA approval of our first drug, Bunounce, for addiction. We'll then raise another 35 at higher valuations for marketing and product development. So I thank you for your time and look forward to speaking with you in the breakout room.